This podcast is sponsored by Talkspace. You know when you're really stressed or not feeling so great about your life or about yourself? Talking to someone who understands can really help. But who is that person? How do you find them? Where do you even start? Talkspace. Talkspace makes it easy to get the support you need. With Talkspace, you can go online, answer a few questions about your preferences, and be matched with a therapist. And because you'll meet your therapist online, you don't have to take time off work or arrange childcare. You'll meet on your schedule, wherever you feel most at ease. If you're depressed, stressed, struggling with a relationship, or if you want some counseling for you and your partner, or just need a little extra one-on-one support, Talkspace is here for you. Plus, Talkspace works with most major insurers, and most insured members have a $0 copay. No insurance? No problem. Now get $80 off of your first month with promo code SPACE80 when you go to Talkspace.com. Match with a licensed therapist today at Talkspace.com. Save $80 with code SPACE80 at Talkspace.com.
From the Kiss 92.5 studios in Toronto, Canada.
Ladies and gentlemen,
this is Roz and Mocha.
It's Roz and Mocha. What's going on?
Hey guys, this is Bruno Mars.
This is Selena Gomez.
The Chainsmokers.
Lady Gaga.
Calvin Harris.
Celestia Cara.
This is Ed Sheeran.
You're listening to my boys Roz and Mocha.
Roz and Mocha.
My boys Roz and Mocha.
The Roz and Mocha Show.
Between Roz and Mocha, who is your favorite?
Roz. Mocha. Roz. Mocha. You guys are so funny, man.
Congratulations, Lisa! Wow! You just won $1,000.
That's amazing. Y'all just made my entire morning. Keep it up.
You guys are awesome, man. This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Roz and Mocha's DM Deep Dive. Our DM is where all the weird lives.
Time once again for the DM Deep Dive. We do this on the show every day. These are the DMs that you are sending into us.
Shemi, what do we got in the DMs today?
Today, a question from Gordo from Vancouver. He
Gordo.
He writes, he recently had a crap birthday. And so he wants to know, what is the worst birthday gift we've ever received? Or have we ever given someone a birthday gift that wasn't well received?
I mean, Maury pretty much has the monopoly on terrible gifts.
I
really do.
Facts.
Right?
Because there are always stuff that he gets for free from PR companies that he then turns around and gives to people.
Yeah, but also
the ones I buy are no good.
Yeah, like Maury bought Matthew. Remember he bought Matthew the George Michael jacket from the Faith video? But it was like faux leather kind of thing.
It's like a replica.
And Matthew threw it out.
Like, how long did he keep the jacket before deciding to get rid of it?
Like until the next pickup of those big bins, the donation bins.
Oh, wow. It's the same year.
Yeah,
Wow,
yeah.
And I gave him a jar of written memories that you helped me write.
I didn't help you write.
Didn't you?
No.
Or I asked you for memories?
No, yes. Yeah, Maury gave
what?
Matthew, thought it would be a great gift, Valentine's Day or something like that.
Anniversary.
Yeah, anniversary, where Maury wrote down in a jar, and he was doing it here at work, like he was on a deadline.
Because it was the day of.
Well, because I don't own a printer, and there's one here.
Right. So he wrote down like just memories that the two of them had, and he put them all in a jar. And his plan was that like once a day they were going to open the jar and like go in the jar and, read a memory. Right. But they were all nonsense.
Yeah.
Like they were all like not memories. They were just facts. Right.
And if we know Matthew wants stuff, man.
Yes.
Like he's got exquisite taste.
Yes.
He wants things.
I'm trying to think if I've ever received a terrible gift. Not like, I wouldn't say terrible. I'm very difficult to buy for.
Yeah.
Right. Because I just like, if I need something, I'll just get it myself. So it's very difficult. Like my wife and my mother-in-law, and my mom, they have such a hard time getting me anything. And so I'm just very appreciative of it. But I remember one time when Catherine and I were like brand new, and things were still like sort of wild for I don't even know what kind of reason. Like, I really don't know. I have no idea what kind of reason. But I remember I bought her a leather thong.
A leather thong?
A leather thong. And it was
sweaty.
very expensive too. Like not fake leather, like leather. Right? Like Viking leather.
How does it breathe?
What's that?
How does it breathe?
It's not supposed to stay on for long, Maury. Spoiler alert. And because for some weird reason, I thought that like that was like the limit, right? Because like when you're new with somebody, you sort of test the boundaries and everything else, figuring out all of this stuff about each other. And we had like it was a wild, like the beginning of our relationship was really, really great. But then I just got to that point where I was like, well, maybe you're into this. And so I bought her a leather thong and it was just an immediate no, right?
Oh,
like,
she just said straight up no?
She never wore it once, didn't even try it on, right? It was just like horrific, right? Like, and it just wasn't, and I realized that at the time, I'm like, what am I doing? Right?
I went too far.
I have a question.
And then, of course, you can't take back leather panties.
No, not at all.
Yeah, Maury.
How long until you tried it on?
I never did. What are you talking about?
I thought you would have been like, try it on and like show her how it looks.
Have you seen the size of me?
I know, but that would have been hilarious.
There's no like
look like dental floss.
I wouldn't have even. It's not like it's snapped on the sides, right? Like.
Weirdo?
No, but I like a fashion show. Like, if you're not going to wear it, I'll wear it for you.
Like, put it this way. The thong was so small, Maury, right? If Shem put it on his face, it would look like one of those breathe right strips on your nose. Right? Like, that's how small this was, right? It would look like a tiny little breathe right strip.
Wow. Great visual.
Like, that's
Next
what it would
DM,
look like.
please, Shem.
Oh, my God. Montu writes a question for Mocha. If you had a chance to play a protagonist in a franchise, which one would you choose? Marvel Universe or Star Wars?
I have a question.
I'm going Marvel all day.
The good guy, Maury.
Yeah. Maury?
Thanks.
What is your question?
What's a protagonist?
Good guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to say Marvel Cinematic Universe because I guess more into those movies now than I am into anything Star Wars, and I think the tech and gadgets and all that.
But who would you like to play? Because Marvel are all based on like very identifiable characters. Like, is there a character right now in the Marvel universe where if that actor, God forbid, died, right? Got fired, whatever. He got Me Too'd. Right?
Yeah.
And then they were looking for a new person to come in and play that role. Like what role could you crush?
Like Kang, the guy that Jonathan Majors got fired. He played
Who's the
that
worst
guy.
villain ever?
Right? I'd amp up that villain. Are you kidding me? I
You're
would
going to
amp
be
up.
Kang the Conqueror?
Yeah. Or Loki. I could be a great Loki. I think I could be Loki.
With that wig?
Yes, I could be and the headpiece, the horns.
Yeah? You think you could be Loki?
I could be Loki. Absolutely. Next DM. Time for one more DM, please, Shem.
Sure. Lissa writes, can everyone come to work one day dressed as their teenage selves? Roz all sewn into his jeans.
Shut up.
I pretty much do.
You could fit into your clothes from
Maury
when
looks
you were
like a
teenager.
UPS driver today. You see Maury's outfit today?
No, not really.
Come give us a twirl, Maury.
Come here.
Sure.
It's all brown, head to toe. Like you just need the cap.
Oh my God, dude.
Yeah.
What was the inspo behind that outfit today?
Comfort. Period.
Interesting.
Maury offered to buy me a coffee today, and I'm like, no, I don't want to sign for it.
Sign here. All right, off the rails already. Listen, thank you everyone for all of your DMs. Keep them coming in. We talk about them every day. Thank you, Shem.
Yeah, man.
Roz and Mocha's DM Deep Dive. When you have nothing to say, why do you always say it to us?
Here we go. It is now time for the DM Deep Dive.
Shemi, what do we got in the DMs today?
Nick has been a big fan, has been listening for 12 years, and he wants to know if Maury would ever go back in the coffin. Also, how much money would everyone need to stay in the same coffin for an hour?
Like all of us on top of each other?
Maury's dream come true.
I would do that for free.
Top.
Wow.
Oh,
hey, yo.
damn it,
man.
Can we just explain for anyone who doesn't know,
Thank
please?
you. So it was Halloween a few years ago, and we did a thing here in the studio where we had a real coffin in the room. And we had the audience, we had a bunch of money we were giving away, and the audience would call in the entire week before, and they voted on how long Damn It Maury was going to last in the coffin before he said, I've had enough, get me out of here. And he had like no food, no communication. We pumped oxygen in there for him so he wasn't going to die. But
And if you remember, didn't we have like a horn or a buzzer so that he couldn't fall asleep?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Yeah,
Right?
yeah, because that was part of the rules, that he just couldn't go in there and take a nap, right? So, so we would buzz him awake if he tried. It was all hooked up with cameras like in there so you could see. It was amazing. And he lasted a very, very long time.
I would have lasted longer, except you yelled, food's here. And that got me out because I was starving.
Right. But he lasted a very long time. Would I ever do that? Hell no. No, there's no way. I can't have my feet, like, I'd be worried that it wasn't big enough for me. Like long
You get
enough
cramp,
for me.
you think?
Long enough. No, where my legs would have to be bent kind of thing a little
Oh,
bit, right?
sure. Yeah,
Because it wasn't that Maury fit in it perfectly, but I don't think that I would. Would I ever do it? Hell no. Would I put Maury back in it? Hell yes.
I will say it's not comfortable. Like those things aren't built for comfort.
No, they're built for dead people.
Yeah, but I assumed that you wanted your dead to have a little bit of back support.
Like you're going to pay for what? Like
excuse me?
Like lumbar support.
Like Eurofoam? No.
But they don't know, man.
No.
They're dead.
They're dead.
I know, but like here's the thing. When Matthew dies, he has a bad neck. I would just at least give him a neck pillow just so I know that his ghost is comfortable.
Because you're afraid he's going to haunt you because you know that's going to happen.
My neck pillow.
Yeah, exactly.
Shem, would you ever go in a coffin?
No, I'm playing those games. Are you
I ain't
kidding
doing
me?
that either.
No way. No way.
Next DM, please.
James writes, finally watched Bring Her Back thanks to Roz.
Yep.
I'm desensitized to horror movies, and this was great. I'm at a cottage next week. Can Roz give me any more suggestions?
Rox and I watched a movie last night called Vicious.
What's Vicious?
So Vicious is Elle Fanning. And
new or old?
New.
Okay.
New. And Elle Fanning is at home alone, and I'm not going to tell you how, but she winds up getting instructions that she has to do horrible, unspeakable things in order to save her own life.
What?
Right? And I'm telling you, like, first of all, it's Dakota Fanning. Dakota Fanning, which is the older one? Dakota Fanning, right? Yeah, I think it's Dakota Fanning. Maybe fact check me on that because I want to get the right Fanning.
Yeah, it's Dakota Fanning.
Dakota Fanning. So it's Dakota Fanning, and she gets instructions, and she has to do unspeakable, horrific things to save her own life. It's not even close to the same level as Bring Her Back.
Okay.
But was it enjoyable? Yes, because I'm a huge Dakota Fanning fan. And literally, Dakota Fanning is the only person on screen for, I'm going to say, 95% of the movie.
Really?
Like, it is only her. And in that genre, she's really good.
Really?
Like Dakota Fanning is really, really good. Now, the other one that I will throw out there, because we were talking about it last week, is Talk to Me, which is the same director as Bring Her Back. And it was their first movie. There's two brothers, I believe.
What's Talk to Me again?
Talk to Me is where a group of teenagers play this game where they hold on to this like ceramic hand, and then a spirit sort of inhabits their body kind of thing. Talk to Me is amazing, especially if you're like going to a cabin or whatever, because it all takes place in like one room.
Okay.
And it's amazing. Like Talk to Me is really great, on the same level-ish as Bring Her Back. But also, I was loving this movie Vicious, man. Like it was kind of cool. I'm telling you, it was good.
I'll check that out.
Yeah.
What else we got today, Shem?
Stephen writes, do you use I'm going to bed and I'm going to sleep interchangeably? I've always thought that they were the same, but I was called out on it because I stayed up on my phone and could be seen, which made me realize what I really meant to say was, I'm done for the night, leave me alone. Am I an ass? Feel like Roz will side with me.
I always say I'm going to bed because when I go to bed, I go to bed and I fall asleep.
Yeah, I don't disappear into the bedroom, right? Like
Me neither.
I never do that. Every now and then, if the girls are watching something that I don't want to watch, I'll go downstairs and finish watching like the hockey game or whatever it is, right?
Sure.
But like when I'm going to bed, no, I go to bed to go to sleep. Like I walk into the room, I take my stuff off, I'm in bed, lie on my back. 30 seconds later, I'm done.
Yeah.
Right. So, but I understand, is there a difference between somebody saying I'm going to bed or I'm going to sleep? Like if you really wanted to nitpick, sure, you could say that. But I think what people do is they do say that when they're done with people, but not done for the night, they go in the room, they get into bed, they curl up and they go on their phone.
Yeah.
Right.
You just doom scroll for the next hour or so.
I just don't do that. But more, you go to bed and you doom scroll or no?
I always put on an episode of Criminal Minds or something and fall asleep.
So you just put the TV on and fall asleep?
Yeah. Like if Matthew's watching one of his shows or something, I'll just be like, good night.
Yeah.
What time does
But
he
I can
come in?
often hear him while I'm in bed. I hear him laughing at TikTok or something, and it throws me off. So I go out. And I stick my head out. I'm like, it's after 10. No laughing.
I love how he has so much fun when you're not around.
I know.
That's what I love about Matthew. He has so much fun when you're not around.
Shem, what do you say?
I definitely doom scroll. I will go to bed and I doom scroll. Because here's the thing, right? I can't just fall asleep. I have to like put the mask on, and when I do that, then I gotta fall asleep, right? So I definitely take some time to doom scroll for sure.
Do you doom scroll like with the mask on, or
No,
you do your
no.
scrolling and then you're like, okay, now I got to get ready for bed, so mask on?
No, once the mask goes on, it's night.
You can see
Time to
the
go to
phone
sleep.
through it?
Yeah. You can still see the phone, but it's just all that air running through your nose. It's hard to stay. Yeah, it's not great.
Thank you, everyone, for all of your DMs. Keep them coming in because we get a chance to talk about them every day. Thank you, Shem.
No problem.
Roz and Mocha's DM Deep Dive.
This podcast is sponsored by Talkspace. You know when you're really stressed or not feeling so great about your life or about yourself? Talking to someone who understands can really help. But who is that person? How do you find them? Where do you even start? Talkspace. Talkspace makes it easy to get the support you need. With Talkspace, you can go online, answer a few questions about your preferences, and be matched with a therapist. And because you'll meet your therapist online, you don't have to take time off work or arrange childcare. You'll meet on your schedule, wherever you feel most at ease. If you're depressed, stressed, struggling with a relationship, or if you want some counseling for you and your partner, or just need a little extra one-on-one support, Talkspace is here for you. Plus, Talkspace works with most major insurers, and most insured members have a $0 copay. No insurance? No problem. Now get $80 off of your first month with promo code SPACE80 when you go to Talkspace.com. Match with a licensed therapist today at Talkspace.com. Save $80 with code SPACE80 at Talkspace.com.
Want to make a difference in your community but not sure how? Go to GoFundMe.com right now and start a GoFundMe. Seriously. Your next fundraiser doesn't have to start in a school parking lot or a church basement. You can start a GoFundMe today in just minutes. Fundraise for yourself, a friend, or family member, or an organization. All that matters is that you care about them. GoFundMe is the trusted place to fundraise for what you care about. With no pressure to hit your fundraising goal, but tons of tools to help you reach it, you can confidently start fundraising right now. Whether it's creative, local, or critical, your cause matters. And there's a reason why GoFundMe is backed by millions and chosen by fundraisers everywhere. It works, and it matters. GoFundMe helps you make a real difference. Start your GoFundMe today at GoFundMe.com. That's GoFundMe.com. GoFundMe.com. This is a commercial message brought to you by GoFundMe.
Roz and Mocha's DM Deep Dive. I regret this already.
Happy day. Once again, time for the DM Deep Dive.
Shemmy, what do we got in the DMs today?
Tina says, do you remember a number of years back when Maury and Shem did that viral Grace Kelly challenge? Can you guys revisit that or have them do another challenge?
Yes.
It was, who was the star that kicked it all off?
Ryan Reynolds and Will Ferrell did. Their video went viral.
That's what it was.
And then Shem and David Morey, a.k.a. Schmo, did this.
I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky, I could be hurtful, I could be purple, I could be anything you'd like. I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky, I could be hurtful, I could be purple, I could be anything you'd like. I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky, I could be hurtful, I could be purple, I could be anything you'd like.
That was like top tier.
Was that all Shem or was Maury in there too?
That was my version.
That was your version.
That was my version of it.
I'm not in that?
No. Your version was incredible.
Oh.
Hold on. Let me find Maury's version then.
Oh, I loved your version, man.
I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky, I could be hurtful, I could be purple, I could be anything you'd like. I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky, I could be hurtful, I could be purple, I could be anything you'd like. I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky, I could be hurtful, I could be purple, I could be anything you'd like. I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky, I could be hurtful, I could be purple, I could be anything you like. I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky, I could be hurtful, I could be purple, I could be anything you like.
Yeah, vast difference.
It sounds the same to me.
Big time difference.
Yeah,
I don't know. Like I said before,
one
that's like top tier. Like what else would you do, Shem?
Oh, God, I don't even know. What other challenge could we do?
Yeah, there's got to be something else we can do. Singing wise like that. We'll find another song and have them layer it up.
Yeah, you guys think of something.
Okay, we'll.
Okay?
Yeah,
All
no
right.
problem. Done.
What else we got in the DM Deep Dive today?
George writes, hey, Shem, does Mocha like to drink espresso at all? Because he can relate to it so much, small and full of energy.
Next DM, please, Shem.
No, let's stay on this for a second.
Answer the question.
Like, I don't drink coffee like that anymore. Decaf only, okay?
Hey, how did you, because I was off coffee for a long time, right? And then summer happened and my wife got me back on coffee, like some sort of pusher.
Yeah, fiend.
Right? And then now I'm back on coffee. I have one a day, which I don't want to have. But like I'm back on coffee, and then now you're off coffee?
Yeah, I'm on decaf now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's still caffeine in there, though,
Very
right?
small
Very
amount, like
small
10%.
amount. So why did you get off caffeine then?
The coffee that I was having, it was starting to affect my sleep.
Was it?
Because I go to bed so early, right?
Yeah.
7:30 every night.
Yeah.
So I had no problem falling asleep. It was staying asleep. That was the problem.
Really?
Yeah.
Weed
So
gummies.
I just switched to decaf and now I'm like, I'm A-okay.
You would not believe the amount of people I know that take something like a weed gummy or like a micro dose of something before bed. Like normal folks.
No, now I'm fine.
Like 100% normal people who aren't those types of people.
Yeah.
They're all like, don't tell anybody, but like yeah, for sure.
No, my fear is that I take one of those things and I sleep through all of my alarms.
Won't happen.
You don't think so?
No, because there's only like 5% of anything in it
Yeah. And so why do you use it then?
to just sort of like calm down. Like I
Yeah.
take 2 GABA chewables. Sometimes I'll do one of those edible things.
Right.
And just to sort of, and then I'll watch Criminal Minds and fall asleep.
Wow.
But I do 5 cups of coffee like in the morning.
You're chewing too many things before bed.
Yeah, facts.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then sometimes if it doesn't take, I go and have more.
More?
What?
Bro, it's not a bag of Skittles, man.
And what does Matthew think about this? Because he's not into any of that stuff. He doesn't even like it if you have a glass of wine.
Or is he?
Oh, is he? Matthew does too.
Yeah.
See, this is what I'm saying, right?
Like the same amount that you do?
Sometimes, like if he has had a long day at work and his mind can't calm down from after writing a very important press release.
Wow.
Damn.
Wow. Gummies are the only thing you're going to be chewing on for the next little while, Maury.
Hey, you know what? With that, we conclude today's DM Deep Dive. Nowhere else to go from here. Thanks for that, Shem.
No problem.
Roz and Mocha's DM Deep Dive. Things get weird in 3, 2, 1.
All right, y'all, let's just jump right into it.
Shemi, what do we got in the DMs today?
Just send your rights. Who on the show do you guys think is most likely to get caught up in a sex scandal?
Oh, Maury for sure. But
I
I
was
think
going to say Roz.
No, it would be Maury.
Wait.
But I think that Maury is caught somewhere with someone, and the photo goes viral.
No.
Oh, wait, no. Leaked DMs.
No, I think that if Maury got caught up in a sex scandal, it would be because he got catfished. And the person on the other end of the phone had, or whatever it was, had severely malicious intent, and Maury would give in to whoever he thought this person was, Zac Efron.
Yep.
Right? Maury would send a pic.
Sounds like you put way too much thought into this.
But am I not accurate?
What have you been planning?
Am I not accurate though?
Yeah.
It would be you got
He's a quick answer.
Yeah. Maury would get catfished. Right.
Yeah, for sure.
And I think that if anybody on the show is going to get catfished, it's going to be Maury. Like I would not get catfished.
Nobody
right?
else would.
No, because
I wouldn't. Shem wouldn't.
No, because I don't get excited about that stuff. You would get. I'm surprised it actually hasn't happened already.
It may have.
All right, what else you got today, Chef?
Okay, Lachlan writes, he's a huge fan of the show. He's been listening for the last 12 years. He says, Roz, how did Roz Weston Lane behind Tim Hortons become named that? You should. He says that he should visit sometime.
The little town I grew up in southern Ontario. It's like an hour outside of Toronto. When I was there was less than 10,000 people. Like it was a little town, small town. And when we started this show, I had said that I jokingly, like everything was tongue in cheek, but then we built this monster and then it took a life of its own. I was saying that I was surprised that I had not been recognized as the most famous person to come out of Acton.
Yeah.
Right. And I felt that I needed that recognition because at the time, I think Wikipedia was like a big thing. Right. And I think somebody kept editing my Wikipedia at the time and adding things, right?
Yeah.
And then, because I remember Catherine made it like it was a part-time job that Catherine had going in and fixing my Wikipedia because people were saying just like awful things, right?
Yeah. She have to go in and edit?
And she always did.
Yeah.
Catherine would always go in.
This is like a weekly thing?
Yeah, she would always go in and edit my Wikipedia because
Okay.
people would say awful things.
Yeah.
And that only got heightened once this show got more popular, right?
Okay.
There was one time on my Wikipedia where everything was smooth cool. Right?
Yeah.
Like somebody went in and edited the whole thing, right?
Yeah.
So, and then it just became, I thought that I should be recognized. And then Maury got a hold of the mayor, right? Guy named Rick Bonet.
He always wore a top hat.
Yes, as mayors do. And we got a hold of him and we had him on the show and I was like ripping on him and everything else. And I think that what happened is that he acknowledged that this sort of platform, our show, was good for that little town, right? And then I could get something out of it. And it became this thing where we worked together with him for this street sign. But on the radio, it very much sounded like we bullied a small town mayor into giving me my own street sign. And then we wound up getting it. And then the whole show went down, climax went down, everything else.
Yeah.
And then it was not a road. It's the alley that runs behind the beer store and the Tim Hortons.
It was a beautiful
right?
day. I remember it was sunny. We met a bunch of fans. I know that your mom was there.
My
Catherine was
kid was
there.
there. She
Your
was
daughter
real
was
little.
there. Yeah. And I know your brother was there as well. And then the mayor invited us to be a part of the whatever the parade was happening that day. So we sat in the back of, the convertible car that the mayor
Yeah, and then the cops
had.
gave us a lift.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, it was great. It was a really, really wonderful day. And all these years later, the street sign is still there. All summer long, I still get like at least a couple of times a week people who make the drive out there to take a picture.
Oh, that's so nice.
in front of it. Yeah, yeah. So it's really great, and I'm happy. I love that little town so much, and I'm glad it's still there.
I wonder what the budget is that they have to change street signs out there, because periodically throughout the year, especially in the wintertime, we get calls from fans saying like the street sign was like knocked over by a snowplow or whatever.
It's gone
and then
through hell.
It would be there until spring.
It's the most beat up street sign ever, right? Like, because nobody cares about it, right? Nobody cares.
But there you go. Roz Weston Lane in Acton, Ontario,
Yes.
which connects the beer store to the Tim Hortons, the alley.
Yes.
If you ever get a chance, swing by. Feel free to take a picture and DM it to us.
Yeah.
And keep those DMs coming through because we love talking about them on the show every single day. Shem gets them, and this is what happens. Thanks, Shem.
Yeah, man.
Roz and Mocha's DM Deep Dive.
This podcast is sponsored by Talkspace. You know when you're really stressed or not feeling so great about your life or about yourself? Talking to someone who understands can really help. But who is that person? How do you find them? Where do you even start? Talkspace. Talkspace makes it easy to get the support you need. With Talkspace, you can go online, answer a few questions about your preferences, and be matched with a therapist. And because you'll meet your therapist online, you don't have to take time off work or arrange childcare. You'll meet on your schedule, wherever you feel most at ease. If you're depressed, stressed, struggling with a relationship, or if you want some counseling for you and your partner, or just need a little extra one-on-one support, Talkspace is here for you. Plus, Talkspace works with most major insurers, and most insured members have a $0 copay. No insurance? No problem. Now get $80 off of your first month with promo code SPACE80 when you go to Talkspace.com. Match with a licensed therapist today at Talkspace.com. Save $80 with code SPACE80 at Talkspace.com.
Roz and Mocha's DM Deep Dive. You wouldn't say that to your mama, so why us?
Roz is good to go. I'm good to go. Shem's good to go. DM Maury's good to go.
Shem-
Deep Dive is good to go.
Shemi, what do we got in the DMs today?
Sonia has a question from Mocha. Mocha, wondering if he still takes his pictures and if he's planning on posting more on his IG.
Oh, my photography.
Oh, like with your fancy
Photography.
pictures. Your fancy pictures.
Yeah. I haven't in a while, but yes, I actually was thinking about this yesterday. I have like a notes app on my phone with like various locations that I've always wanted to go and take pictures of.
Mm-hmm.
So I think in the next little while, once a week, I'm going to go to these places and just start snapping pictures. I just haven't had a chance. I still love photography.
Mm-hmm.
I just haven't had a chance to make it out there.
You ever thought about doing nudes?
No.
Okay. That's what's a question.
Sorry,
right?
him taking them of others or of himself?
No, like as a photographer, like a boudoir photographer.
No, I would never do that.
Not of self.
Okay,
I
why?
got you.
No.
I'm just saying.
No.
That's fine.
No.
That's fine. It's
You gotta
art.
get the lighting perfect. I mean, no, I wouldn't just
Yeah. No. So you wouldn't pivot to like
nude photography?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
It's art.
Okay.
Imagine having that conversation at home with my wife. Hey, my hobby is photography. I want to start taking pictures of naked folk.
Many men have tried.
No, and failed. No.
Right?
But to answer your question, Sonia, yes, I still am. Yes, I still will. And yes, I will happily share on Instagram.
But
At
again,
Mocha Frat, by the way.
not nudes. We all thought, but not nudes.
There's definitely no nudes.
Gotcha.
Next DM, please, Shem.
Okay, Mayo Menzies writes, listening to the old podcast, and I'm at the part here where Mocha is struggling, giving Maury a piggyback ride after doing a challenge. Now that Maury is lighter, would Mocha be able to do so?
I think Mocha could put Maury in his pocket.
Yeah.
Like, how much do you weigh right now, Maury?
118.
118.
That's it?
That's a lot.
118 pounds. Damn it, Maury.
Yeah.
I'm 110 pounds more than Maury.
You're two Maurys.
Yeah, I'm two Maurys.
I might be three. Jeez.
Yeah, shit. You might be three Maurys.
Three, my God.
Yeah.
Right? If Maury was like Ed Gein and he used Shem, it would be like in a sleeping bag. He'd be walking around like the skin dragging all behind you.
So warm.
Right?
It's just a nipple.
Oh, no.
Look like you're wearing a Canada Goose.
Canada
It's
Shell.
like a big hoodie.
Wow. Okay, what else we got? in the
But
DM deep dive?
guaranteed, yes, Mocha could have. 'cause
Yeah,
and
easy.
also, Mocha's in much better shape than he was back then, too, right?
Yeah, it'd be super easy.
yeah.
We're not going to do it because we know it's going to happen.
I can't. I refuse to do. We can't do anything physical with Maury. Like before, Maury would do a lot of physical stuff, right? Because Maury could take a bump. But after Maury broke his arm, and then Maury gained weight while he was recovering from his arm break, and then he started starving himself, and now he's down to 118. Like Maury doing anything physical, like worries me.
Mm-hmm.
You look very breakable.
Do we have to
right
clarify
now.
when you say take a bump, you don't mean cocaine?
No. Why would I mean cocaine?
Whoa.
Because that's what people call it.
No, they don't.
I thought it was like a bump.
Did you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I meant? Maybe, is that why you're so skinny?
The cocaine.
Are you on the cocaine?
I can't afford that.
Next DM, please, Shem.
Okay, Ariel writes.
Use a swimming snorkel for a straw.
All right, Ariel writes what?
Since Shem has a love for older women, does he date vintage women or does he stick to ladies within his generation?
Interesting.
Great question.
Yeah. Have you ever dated older?
I've never dated somebody older than me. No. In fact, now that no, that's a lie. My ex-wife, sorry, she was older than me.
No, but
by like 4 years.
But not like you've never gone like 10 plus. Or
No.
Right, because we know like Martha Stewart, Anna Waddingham,
Angela Bassett,
right? Nothing of that era.
Yeah, nobody that could be like my mother or my grandmother's age.
I was watching a show the other night with my wife on this British hotel. They did this docuseries years ago in this British hotel.
Yeah.
Obviously she was back in town.
Riveting.
But they did an interview with Joan Collins. And I was watching Joan Collins and I'm like, I wonder what Shem. I wonder if like Joan is close to the list.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Let me just tell you something.
Yeah.
Joan Collins, soap opera queen.
Yeah. But Joan Collins is who's the
Bro,
author?
she's 92 years old.
Yeah. Okay, but this was what I was watching was shot in like 2012.
Yeah.
Even
Dynasty.
still.
Remember Dynasty?
Dynasty.
Soap
That's
opera?
what it was.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, she's 92.
What's wrong with 92?
Yeah.
No, 92 still young, Shem.
Yep.
Right?
No ageism here.
Okay,
Yeah.
but your girl right now, she's not.
Not 92.
She's not 92.
No.
Okay.
That seems wrong.
Yeah.
Is there a cutoff, Shem? Because we know 60 plus, right?
Yeah.
But how high does that go as far as like who you would like say is Like make you, I don't know.
Like not Joan Collins, because that right there.
Suck your teeth, bite your lip, all that stuff.
If we found out that it was you and Joan Collins, we would say automatically, Shem's scamming for money. Right? He's just waiting for the day.
Bro, there's a government number to call. Right? Like,
I'm going to say 84 is the cutoff.
84?
Because that's how old Martha is.
Okay, I was just going to say, who did you just look up that's 83?
Okay, so... So 60 to 84.
There you go.
Okay.
60's kind of low, but yeah, sure.
Poor Joan Collins.
She just missed out. Poor Joan.
Thanks, everyone, for all of your DMs. We do this on the show every day. So
sassy,
DMs are
though.
wide open, all the KISS accounts. So keep flooding them with your questions and or comments, and we'll talk about them on the show. Thanks, Shem.
Yeah, man.
Thanks for listening to the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Catch the guys live
Weekday mornings from 6 to 10
on Kiss 92.5.
KISS925.com.
Or download the Seeker app.